I'm not sure why I don't see it. I'm sure it's there. Hello, everybody. Let me check. We are getting ready to go live. We're going to wait a minute to see. Yep, we're live. We're live. Exciting. All right, we are going to go live with you today. I am excited, really excited to show you and share with you our 11th day of Christmas Rhonda gave to me. We're doing homemade holidays, and I have asked a guest stamper here with us. Many of you know her, and those of you who don't, let me introduce you to my daughter-in-law, Madeline Wade. I obviously adore her to pieces. She's married to my son, Ryan, who I adore to pieces as well. Maddie is a Mary Kay consultant. How long have you been doing Mary Kay for?
Almost 3 years now.
About almost 3 years. She just got her pink Cadillac like 6 months ago. So she is dynamic. She is obviously incredible. But one thing that has happened in the last 2.5 to 3 years is that she has completely changed my skin, my face, my makeup, and she just working together has given me so much confidence with my videos. And so about 6 months ago, we did a video where she taught me and taught everybody else how to do our makeup. And so something that has made me so happy is Maddie has decided to really get involved with paper crafting.
Yep.
So
Didn't see it coming.
I think it is the pandemic. So the pandemic is what really kind of pushed her into it, was the pandemic. And so when you're home alone or you got long hours where, you know, sometimes you get bored, right? And you can only watch so much Netflix. So Maddie has started picking up. She asked me for like some kits. And so we've been doing some stamping together and some creating together. So I told her, why don't you, because she's a new crafter, like, she only has just like, I don't even know, do you have a paper trimmer? I think I gave her an old paper trimmer.
Yep, but that's it. And I like don't even have the scissors. Like I use my kitchen scissors. Like I'm very, very new. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
I'm going to put some scissors in her stocking just so you guys know I got it under control. I bought her a chamois to go in her stocking too, but I broke it down and gave it to her because she was using antibacterial wipes on her stamps. So I have invited her today to make some packaging. Now the cool part is we are going to be using all of the incredible Mary Kay products that I love. I told her, I said, I want you to bring this, and this, because they are my favorite things. And I do gift Mary Kay things a lot to friends, family. Kind of hard to buy it for family now because they all just buy it directly from her. But for like all my girls' stockings, I put lots of those stocking stuffers in there from Mary Kay. And actually, for those of you who are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, I think last year I bought all of my leaders the Satin Hands set, and that was their gift. We do like a Silver Elite party. I really, really try to spoil my Silver Elites. And we had Maddie come in, we did facials together, and then I gave them a gift of all of them with the Satin Hands. So the Satin Hands are an awesome gift to give to people. It's kind of a pampering way to take care of your skin. So we are going to do crafting today, and we're going to show you some packaging ideas that, of course, we're going to use Mary Kay products and then because they're so awesome. But I also are going to show you some ways to use your paper crafting. All right, so let's turn it over. Let's see, Maddie, I want to be able to look at the comments on yours. Yes. Here we go. We are going to turn it over to our work surface, and Maddie and I are going to work together. So I think most of you are logged on here. Let's see how many people we've got logged on. We have got 3 different ideas. Awesome, there we go. I'm gonna put this here so we can kind of see. There we go. Does Stampin' Up! Have a starter kit? I have several family members that want to get, well, obviously Stampin' Up! Has the ultimate. You're gonna have to come over here with me.
Oh, I have to come over here?
Yeah, you're gonna have to work over here with me.
All right.
Stampin' Up! Has the actual starter kit, which you can pick out what you want. But usually when people are just starting, like Maddie, I have her get kits. So starting off with kits is a lot easier to begin with. And then of course, like adhesive, scissors, bone folder, those basic things like that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I'm so glad you guys are here. I have, again, Maddie here. Oh, lucky Mandy to have Rhonda as a mother-in-law. Rhonda's the best friend you can have. Aw, thank you, Debbie. Do you know what? I think we're both blessed to have each other, right?
We definitely are. Yep.
We are. We definitely love being together, and we are friends, but we also have a great mother-in-law, daughter-in-law relationship as well. Okay, so let's see. What should we start with? Let's start with that one over there. Okay. So one of the things that I love is we should start with something simple. No, I'm gonna do this. So this is a great gift that you would give for anybody as a teenager or anyone who struggles with like any facial issues. So this is the clear proof line, or you could do something like the satin hands or something like that. So I absolutely love any of the facial care lines. So I want to show you a great way to package them. So we're going to put this aside so that we're going to pull it back out later, but we're going to show you how to make a really cute little like package to put anything in, obviously. But if you are looking for something to give as a gift, one of the clear proof line or something like that is an excellent idea. Oh, I gotta look there to see what we're doing. All right, so let me get out all my stuff. We're trying to be organized here, but we've got a lot going on, especially, I got both a block, Maddie, and we've got a ribbon, and then here it is. Okay, so what you want with packaging, I believe, is definitely some 12 by 12 paper. So you guys all know me, don't hoard your paper, we're gonna use it up. So for this one, I'm gonna jump into the Snow Splendor paper. Maddie saw it on my table and was like, "Oh, I love that." I said, "Okay, then let's use that then." So Maddie we're gonna pick our favorite piece of paper. I already had Maddie. Look, I'm opening up a brand new one for you, Maddie. You know that means I love you. So a brand new package of the Snowflake Splendor. I do love this piece though. We could have made that with that misty moonlight.
It is. I like that one.
Yeah. But she really loves the pool party. So we are going to go into, I'm going to use this piece of pool party. And Maddie picked, let's see here. Maybe is that the one you picked too? Oh, that is the same one. All right.
Keep going though. There's a really pretty purple one back here. I like the
but you can't do that because we have blue. Well, you got to match your colors.
I don't understand that matching the color thing yet.
Yeah, if you picked, okay, so this is, if you picked pool, so we brought a pool party stamp pad, you got to stick with pool party paper. But I do agree that, look how beautiful that one is. We could have done that one, but we would have needed to have a different stamp pad. All right, so you need to start off with there's your piece, Maddie, and here's my piece. So let's go ahead. For those of you who want to craft along, we'll post the directions afterwards, obviously. We need our trimmer. This is gonna be a balancing act with some of this stuff. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, Maddie is gonna craft, is this in your way? Gotta move that down a little bit. Maybe a little bit, yep. So then you'll have some more space. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is you are going to want to cut your paper. This is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And you're going to want to make it 12 by, let's see, I think it's 9 3/4. So you're going to open up your arm over there, Maddie. When I opened up my arm today, she got like super excited about it. So you want to open it up to, that right there pops out.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we should really like show your face because you're cracking me up over here. You're like, she couldn't pop it open. There we go. All right.
Okay, it's open.
I was hoping you could see both of us on here. I can scoot over a little bit. There we go. Okay. So you're going to want to score it, cut it at 9 3/4. So you measure to your 9 3/4, which is over here, which is just like that, right? 1/4 inch less than your 10. Yep. And then you're going to cut it. Make sure you have it up against the line, the thing down there. There you go. So that way you have a straight cut. Right. When you're done, you're going to have this strip left over, which we will use. So did you have a strip?
Yep,
good.
Got it.
Okay. So now we need this piece. We're going to do some scoring on it. So we are going to first score it. Okay, now we can shut our little line back up again. Okay. So there you go. Got it. You want to find your 2.5 inch mark, which is right here. And you're going to just use, you don't want this cutting blade. You want to make sure you use your scoring tool. Don't use that. You want this one. And push. Maddie does everything very aggressively. Maddie, do this very, very soft. Okay. If you do it hard, you're going to cut your paper.
Okay.
So at 2.5. So you're going to do this at 2.5 down each of the sides.
Okay.
Nice,
Nice and gentle.
Ryan will be so proud of you. So we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it down here. Hey, everybody. Oh, Jennifer joined us.
Oh, hi, Jennifer.
Yeah. All right. So we did 2.5 down both of those sides. All right. Now we're going to turn it the other direction. There you go. And we are going to score it at 7 1/4. Uh-oh, you're gonna need your arm back out again.
Oh, okay.
7 1/4. Okay.
Scoring, not cutting, right?
Yeah. No, we are going to score this.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I have. All right. So 7 1/4, and then I'm mixing up two things together here. So first one's 7 1/4, and then we're going to come. We need 6 1/4, 5 1/4, 4 3/4, then 4 3/4. So obviously, people, we should have started with a 4 3/4 first, and then we're going to do 7 1/4. Did you get them both?
I think so.
Hey, it looks like mine.
Okay, good.
Sweet. So then we are going to just take our sides and we fold it. We're creating a great little pouch for you to put, obviously, lots of fun goodies in. This one, though, we are going to put some, like, we're using the Mary Kay Clear Proof line. I can say honestly, Maddie, tell us what the Clear Proof line has done for your skin.
So the Clear Proof line comes in it has 4 items in it. And I used to have just terrible acne before Mary Kay. And that's actually what made me sign up for Mary Kay, is I wanted the discount for that Clear Proof set because it just completely cleared my skin. I had terrible cystic acne before Mary Kay. And so I love that set. Love it, love it.
All right, so you want it to take your scissors and you're going to snip up on these 2 lines. So of course, when you have designer series paper, there's so many fun things you can do with it. For those of you, this is our 11th day of Christmas that I'm doing. So 11 days in a row, I brought videos. So today I brought a guest stamper with me so we can do it together. Because Maddie really wants to be able to package up her Mary Kay products homemade, because it does matter, doesn't it, Maddie?
Oh my gosh, it matters so much. And I think people just like it more. It's got like that nice feeling, because I know when people buy from me, I always want to make it special.
Yep, you want to make it special. So making homemade things is special. I keep telling you, homemade holidays. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and grab your adhesive here. So do any of you already use Mary Kay, and do you love it as much as I do? I love it. Okay, so what we're going to do on the inside, which you have here,
okay,
on the top, let's see if people can see. On the top one of these, we're going to put our adhesive on one side and on the other. I'm using the Stamp and Seal Plus. And listen, like if Maddie can use this, you guys can too. It has a learning curve to it, but Maddie impressed me. Yeah, look at her. Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
I told you she did everything a little aggressively. Okay, so I put the adhesive on there. So now we have to just pull our box up, and then these sides, Maddie, should all glue together. So yep, you're just gonna pull it up, kind of like this. And then the one side you already have glue on is what you're gonna, if you measured correctly, let's see if Maddie measured correctly. I think you did.
Oh, good.
Then this side is gonna get glued down to there. There.
Perfect.
So now you have one side. Now do your other
one
side.
side.
All right. Then we're gonna have this one over here. So here we go, people. How awesome is this box so far? The really cool part about this box, let's see here, is that it also holds cards. So let's say, so I wanted to show that here's a beautiful card using the same paper. It fits in here perfectly. So for my avid card makers, you can we're gonna put together in here like a present. We're gonna use the Clear Proof and put in here. So it holds, you know, wow, this is like 4 different bottles, and put it in there just like that. And then obviously you would have the card as well. You can put the card in the front, you can, or another idea Maddie brought that she loves, I know I got this for my husband 2 years ago. I know Ryan uses it, but there's also a Mary Kay men's line. So again, if you're looking for a gift for a guy, they have a little men's line, and look, it fits perfectly in here. So you might have to take some of it out of the box. I would take it out of the box. We took the clear proof out of the boxes. So there's different ideas of things that you can put on there. If you guys have any questions for Maddy while we're talking, go right ahead. You can even ask her, like, what's it like having Rhonda as a mother-in-law? Please let us in. You guys can ask her anything you want to. I'll give her full rights to be honest. Okay, so now let's decorate our box. You can decorate it any way that you want to. I am going to, Maddy, take your adhesive and flip to the other side. So our paper is two-sided. So this is the side we want out. So absolutely, you'll put glue actually on the side. I put adhesive on both of the ends. We're gonna take, this is the piece, by the way, that's left over. So this is not any extra. This is what we cut off at the beginning. I'm gonna glue that down to there. And then we're just gonna wrap this around. This is what we call a belly band. So it kind of looks like a belt or a belly band.
Should I start in the beginning or start in the back?
Well, I would start in the beginning. It's fine. Or yeah, because you're gonna cover it, and then you just put that one side down, and you're just gonna wrap it around. And if you did it correctly, thanks. Connie loves this box.
Oh, good.
Jennifer said she'd love to have me as a mother-in-law. Aw. Okay, there we go. So then we just went ahead. Now look, mine is not equal, but that's okay. We're going to cover that because look, I cut a piece of paper, Maddy, that will cover where all of that is. Okay. See, yeah, because yours definitely is not even either. You'll learn, I always have to craft upside down. So then I cut a piece of paper. It's 3.5 by 3.5. And we're just going to go ahead, let's just go ahead and glue that down. Okay. So now we're just decorating the front of our box. This is just a plain white cardstock. Maddy, you should have, Look
what I just did. I just made a mess and it's okay. It's gonna be fine.
I warned you all, she's a little aggressive.
Okay.
And now you gotta spin it up a little. There you go.
There we go. All right, we're in business.
Oh, you got it there. When I forgot about the scoring with her, okay, so where's that box? Okay, so the next thing, we need our pool party stamp pad. And then we need a stamp set. We need let's see here. I have the punches, and then the stamps that we need is the one that, do I have all the boxes over here?
I think so, yeah.
Well, there's one more that has a wrapped in Christmas stamp set. Do I have all of them over here?
I only see one box.
Oh, it's right here. I found it. We got a lot of stuff going on over here, people, really. So we're going to use the wrapped in Christmas. This is one that I've used a lot for you guys already because we're just going to make some great packaging ideas, as always has. And I love this one that says a little something for you, which is great, again, for packaging. Surround yourself in the love of the season. There's just lots of great things in here. So which one should we do? A little something for you or surround yourself in the love of the season?
That one.
Okay.
I like that one.
All right. Oh, good. It's in here. So we are going to take our blocks.
I gave you yours.
Oh, thanks. And we're going to use the pool party ink. I'm just being simple and we're not going to get anything crazy. So I'm going to punch it or stamp it. And then you take your 1.5 inch punch and then we are going to punch that out. All right, Maddy, show us how you do that.
All right.
So one thing I told her always is you stamp first and then you can punch or then you glue down because if you make a mistake, then you can flip it over and try the other side. So sometimes Maddy glues the whole card together and hasn't stamped anything yet. I'm like, oh, you better hope you do a good job. I know I would screw it up. All right. So then the next thing we're going to do is take this, the Label Me Lovely punch. And only reason I know that is because Nancy went through and labeled all of my punches. Look at her.
Oh.
She's amazing. And we're going to go to, how about some sparkles, Maddy?
I love sparkles.
I know.
Those are my favorite.
Too. If sparkles make us happy.
They do. They make a mess, but they make me so happy.
Yeah, but see, this is not messy sparkles because it is in the paper. It won't even come off on your hand.
This is way better than the sparkly stuff we made my graduation cards out of.
Oh my gosh. This is our old glimmer paper. Maddy's literally was the sparkle, because I've known her. I knew her before Ryan knew her. Well, I was friends with you before Ryan was. And I'm friends with her mom. And so I helped her make her graduation announcements. And literally we used gold glimmer paper, but it was like the kind that fell apart. So, okay, good. So I put dimensionals on the back. Sorry, I'm working ahead. Yes, and then you're going to put that on there. So I figured you would want some sparkle, Maddy. So that's why I did that. And then this is going to get put on the front. But before we do that, I also love this mesh ribbon, which I think I used the other day. So we're going to wrap that around here. This is, if I didn't convince you to buy it last week, maybe today will convince you. But this is, it's hard because it's in the Halloween section of the catalog. I think this is so not Halloween. Like it's, I mean, it could be Halloween. I'm just going to cut your piece off for you, Maddie,
Oh,
since
awesome.
I already measured it.
Good.
There you go. Perfect. And then this stuff is so sparkly and so, it's just light and fluffy. Maddie, tell us how you would describe this stuff. It's hard to describe, I know.
It's really hard to describe. It almost, I feel like, ties like tulle, which I appreciate because I'm really bad at tying bows. So I like that it ties kind of like tulle.
Let's watch her tie your bow. This is going to be fun.
I was waiting to watch you first.
Well, I've done this a lot of times, so I have a little bit of practice. This is actually tricky. You might just want to tie a knot.
I'm going to tie a knot. Yep. That's what we're going to do for mine.
I'm going to tie a bow, but look, we should have, if Maddie and I are very competitive people, so normally we would have I would have timed us and we would have had to compete with each other. But I know
that's not fair.
We
can't compete in this.
No. Hey, where'd those dimensionals go? Hey, you left them over there outside the table.
Yeah, I'm trying to clear up our space. There we go. Here's
All right.
the bow. Here's my bow.
Maddie's at the knot, which is good too. Look, it's so pretty. It's all good. And then we're just gonna add our little, you need those on the back of there.
Okay.
Oops. And then this is gonna get added to the front. So there you go. So you're gonna surround yourself with love this season. Here's your packaging idea, all from a piece of 12 by 12 paper. And obviously we cut it down to 12 by 10, I think I did. And then all those awesome measurements that I gave you. So it fits, if you make Christmas cards, which I know a lot of you do, it fits a card perfectly in there. Of course, in the clear envelopes, which I always say to use. Maddie, you did so good. And then you have a perfect spot here to fill it up. Now, another one of my favorite things that this is, okay, so if you guys want, I am talking like serious here. Like this is something that I absolutely think would be a phenomenal gift to give somebody. So a daughter-in-law, a mother-in-law, I mean, anybody. This is something that like my sister just bought all these things. So number one is the oil-free makeup remover. So this is a great little bundle. How much does this bundle cost? Maybe $50 altogether? A little over 50?
Roughly about 50. Let me add it up.
But it would last them like a whole year probably. But this is what the number one most selling product from Mary Kay, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our top 5. We have a couple, that and the charcoal mask are the top ones.
Oh, I'm going to show you the charcoal mask in a minute. But this is, I love this. I go through this about once every 6 months, but their makeup remover is incredible. Because it doesn't also like condition your eyelashes or something?
Yes, so it washes them and it moisturizes them at the same time. So it's oil free as well, which is important because you shouldn't use any oil around your eyes just because we can
switch to here. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. Let me see if I can bring this over here.
Okay.
And then we can switch to this will be our spotlight.
Okay.
Hi, see?
Okay. Hi.
So anyway, the eye makeup remover is hands down. Like I love it. Yep. And then, so if you didn't get like a little eye theme, this lash, what is it? The Fanorama.
It's my favorite mascara. It's what I have on today. My lashes always, I feel like, look really long, and it's because of this mascara. It lengthens and volumizes at the same time.
I have it on today too. Can you guys see this bruise I have on my forehead? Maybe not. I think I covered it with makeup. Yeah. Maddie's laughing because that was from Thanksgiving. I dropped a glass on my head. I was getting it down from a cupboard and it shattered everywhere.
It was awful. It was absolutely awful. She dropped it on her head and she had another one in her hand, and then she dropped the one in her hand, and then there was glass everywhere and she was bleeding and there was a bruise. It was bad.
I had a big, Maddie looked at me, she was, Rhonda, I think you just sit down and put an ice pack on your head because that knot on it was like huge.
It was big. It popped right out.
Yeah. And then I cut my finger when I was cutting the bread. So I had like a bandit on my finger and then I had this big knot on my head. Anyway,
and then Andrew cut his finger.
And
then my dog bit me. We were all bleeding. It was terrible.
That was our Thanksgiving. But it was so fun.
We had a great time.
We did. But if you see this like little yellow shadow, it's kind of big and it still really hurts. I had a big bruise on my forehead. Anyway, so this would be a great gift. This is the lash primer and then your eyelash, and it goes in with your makeup remover. And then Maddie just got me the eyelash curler. I've never had an eyelash curler before. And look, that would fit perfectly in there too. Look at how cute of a little gift that would be. So in a cute way, of course, packaging it so it's homemade. This is things that girls love. Like obviously, like I get giddy of talking about this, and I don't sell it. Maddie sells it. I just buy a lot of it. Maddie, am I your best customer? Maybe.
Oh, hands down, Rhonda's my best customer.
Yes,
she has everything Mary Kay.
Yeah, but the thing is, I still order a lot because I use it, so I need to get the refills of everything. So anyway, so there's that. So that's the one package, and of course, let's move on to our next packaging.
I just want you guys to really appreciate my box real quick though, because this is good for a beginner.
It is. It looks pretty much just like mine, right? My bow is definitely cuter than yours.
Yeah, your bow's a lot cuter.
They're cute. All right. So let's go back to our stamping. Oh, we got to clean up our mess, Maddie, because we got to move on to our next project.
Okay.
I have a lot of, I'm just going to throw them on the floor and we'll have to pick it up later.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing I want to show you, it's like a stocking stuffer. So what I just showed you there was legit like a gift. Like that was a $50 gift probably. Or like if you are buying, that's a great packaging to put like an actual gift in. So now I want to show you now is like a stocking stuffer. So for, I don't think Erica is, need some tissue paper. Yeah,
that would be cute addition.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jennifer thinks she's your close second of your best customer.
Jennifer's got to be up there too. She also has all the Mary Kay.
Oh, I love you, Jennifer.
No.
So stocking stuffers. Like these are legit stocking stuffers that I have bought my daughter, my daughter-in-law. Michaela's probably gonna watch.
Michaela, I know. Michaela, get off right now.
Oh no, she wants to watch us, but just forget.
But then she's gonna know.
I know. Hey, look who's watching us.
No.
Hi, Ryan. Okay, but they're lip gloss and then they're mascara. My daughter Erica literally goes through a mascara every 2 weeks because she either uses it or these are the things I legit got my girls for their stocking. So we're gonna come up with a really cute way.
Ryan responded to Jennifer. He sends out all my packages, so he knows you're one of my best customers.
Yes, Jennifer. Yes, you are.
Oh, that's funny.
It is funny. All right, so this one just requires little pieces of paper. Like this is, if you're a paper crafter, I know you've got scraps everywhere. And this whole package is gonna use like these little scraps. So Maddie, here's what this is. This is 1.5 by 8.5. Okay. And then we have a piece here. I have these measurements written down somewhere. Can you understand my writing, Maddie?
I can read it, but I don't know what it means.
So this is 1.5 by 4.
Okay.
Crafters like to have measurements of things. So that's really important. Oh, we got red ribbon and white ribbon. Okay, so now we're going to do just a little bit of scoring again. Okay. So I cut these ahead of time to make it go a little bit faster for you. But 1.5 by 8.5, and then this is 1.5 by 4 for those of you who want to follow along. So what you're going to do is take this really long one and use that scoring tool again. So, and we're going to score this, what did I say? Okay, we're going to score it at 1.5. And then we are going to score it at 2.25. Yeah, good. That's it for this one. Now this little one, Maddie, we're just gonna get a little trickier. You're gonna have to use a few more measurements. This one, how many times did it take me to get this right? I think I threw away 10 pieces of paper to get the right measurement. Okay, so next we're gonna score this at 1/2 inch. So how I measure the little pieces is actually over here. So you're gonna go to like, there's a 1 inch, right there's your 1/2 inch.
Right there?
No, that's a 1/4. There's your 1/2, like there's your 1.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you're gonna score this at 1/2 inch. And then we wanna score it at, now I flip it over because now the rest of it is easy. So now you gotta do it at 1.25. Yep, 1.25. 2 3/4. And 3.5. So, and again, I'll put these measurements up in our little description for you afterwards. I already put up, if you guys do want to order anything from Maddie or join her Facebook group, you can. And also if you want to order some of these supplies from me, you can do that as well. All right, so just fold along all these lines. And I'm really hoping and praying we got this right because it took a lot. Oh yeah, see this time at the right
Yep,
side. Yeah.
it looks good.
All right, so then we need that long piece. And,
Okay.
oh good. So here we're going to have those 4 marks too, right? We are gonna make a little stocking stuffer. So these are, you can make bunches of these, or it could just be a little gift that you give people. So on this tab here, Maddie, take your adhesive.
Okay.
And we're just gonna put glue on our, on the 2 little tabs there on the side. And then also put a little bit of glue there in the middle. Oh, it's okay. Sometimes that happens. This is really sticky glue. So there you go. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Sometimes it gets a little, let's get this off of there because that's gonna cause an issue, I think. Okay. Oh boy.
Let me try again. There we go. All right, we're in business.
Yep. There you go. And then that middle piece. Perfect. Okay. All right. So now we have our big piece. And this should, if we measured properly, it should just fit right there on that middle. It should be exactly the same size. You are doing so good, Mandy. Her name is Maddie. A couple people call you Mandy, but it's Maddie.
It autocorrects all the time. Too.
It does.
It's okay.
But just so you guys know, it probably could be. But this is really like her first time making this stuff. Like she's a beginner crafter. So I thought it was fun for you guys to see a beginner crafter. All this stuff is, you're a good sport for doing it live. She is. She's so fun. But she wants to learn how to paper craft. We're just going to throw her right into the fire. And we saw somebody package up. Arlena. Arlena is so amazing. She's the one who's making all that stuff over there. All right. So what we created was this little, like a box. Of course, it can hold so many things, but we were thinking of all the awesome things that you can sell through Mary Kay or buy for gifts. So we have mascara. We have the lip glosses. Maddie even has, like, you can get these duos.
There are other ones over here somewhere.
Because Maddie's wearing it today right now. So it fits the duos, so they come together. But these are the things that when someone opens up their stocking, that they're going to absolutely love, or you're going to give it as a gift to somebody. But I made these so they fit perfectly. This is the mascara and then a lip gloss. So this is what I'm going to be putting in my daughter-in-law's stocking. Not yours, Maddie, obviously. That would not be very exciting. So let's go ahead and decorate this. The first thing we need is a hole puncher. So Maddie, we need a bunch of these little black circles.
Where are they going?
This is just like an office one, and they go inside there.
Oh, all right.
So I'm sure everybody's gonna guess like what we're doing here, but we might even need a few. Well, we need 3, each need 4.
Oh.
We need 4. We need 3, we need 5 a piece. Let's do a few more, just in case we lose them.
Okay.
All right. So I like to do these with mini glue dots. And so what we're going to do, oh yes, they say you're a doll. She is a doll. I had so much fun with her this year when I was putting on makeup. Oh, did I not have one of these for you? I guess we're gonna have to.
Glue dots?
Yep.
I found them.
Yep. So we're gonna put.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, they're there. So you just.
Okay.
Right there we go. So we are going to just take the little dots and put them down there and then pull them off. And we are going to make ourselves the cutest little stocking stuffer. And hey, someone's talking to you in French, Maddie. Do you know how to?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, look, it translated. Mary Kay and Stampin' Up. A match made in heaven.
Oh, that's so cute.
The match made in heaven.
That's so sweet.
It is so cute. And I agree. It is a match made in heaven, which is why we're doing this today.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, let's go here. Back to our hands. All right. So Maddie's going to work on, look, you could even do this. You could go put all of your things on at once like that. Ooh. See, you could make a whole roll of those and then you could just pull them off as you needed them.
Ooh, if you're making them in bulk, that'd be a great idea.
Well, you're going to make lots of these, right?
Yes.
So then there's that. Okay. Now we need.
Oh, I did mine a little closer together. Was I supposed to space them out?
No, that's okay.
Right.
Your snowman. Can you tell what we're making? We have a little snowman, and look, we put little snowman eyes. Can you see what I'm making up there?
Oh, what a good idea. She said lick the finger to pick up the dots. That's a good idea.
I'll
try.
Hey.
Oh, it worked.
In this little coat, you need to do your eyes up top, Maddie.
Oh, okay. Now I'll try.
Yep. So now we need to make a nose. So we are going to take our scissors. Oops, sorry for my reach, Maddie. And you want me to cut a nose for you?
Yes,
while I'm
please.
cutting? All right, so this is just a pumpkin pie, and I'm just gonna hand cut noses, and they don't have to be perfect. I'm gonna tell you right now, Frosty was not perfect, and oh, Jennifer wants a makeover, and I cannot tell you how much I have changed since her. And you know, and I feel so much more confident too because of my skin. It's bright, and I love it. So then you put your little nose on. Oh, he's so cute! Can you guys see how cute he is? Okay, so you have to buy lip glosses from Maddy. This is my new favorite one. What's this one I have, Maddy?
It's Sheer Illusion.
Sheer Illusion. So I like lip glosses. I don't wear lipstick. Maddy's wearing lipstick. I'm wearing lip gloss. I love lip gloss. And so, but they have some incredible lip glosses. How many lip glosses have I bought from you, Maddy?
Oh, so many lip glosses.
Probably 20, and that's because I have one everywhere. So here's one that's on my crafting table. This is one of their older ones. I have one in my car, one in my purse, in my wallet, I have one everywhere. Yep. And then I lose half of them. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do is I want to tie these down. So I'm gonna use some red sheer ribbon because that's kind of like the scarf, right? Of our, Maddy can't do this because she doesn't have anything in there. Well, you could maybe do these, Maddy. I would probably have made yours a little bit, I would have made your piece a little bit shorter, but because it's gonna look a little goofy. But you can just put, and you can even just do one if you want. Well, here, let's just do one. You do the lip gloss.
Okay, there we go.
And then I'll do the mascara. So they can see you don't have to, because both of them together is probably about a good $25 stocking stuffer. But if you do one of them, how much are they? Like 12 bucks a piece?
They're both 16 each.
16 each. Yep. And by the way, the mascara I used to buy was $32. Yep. So when I started buying Mary Kay products, I actually ended up saving money. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was too. I was buying it from like Macy's and
Me too.
Yeah.
I used to buy the Urban Decay and other and the MAC. I mean, I'm not knocking those. I'm not knocking them. I'm not picking on them, but they were way more expensive. So this is actually a lot cheaper. Debbie said it's gross if you lick it to give it to someone else. In this day and age, it is. You're right.
Yep, you're right.
So there is our snowman. Last but not least, we're going to give him a smile. I am just going to draw my smile on with a Sharpie marker. And there, it's a little wonky, but he's a homemade snowman. So there's another little stocking stuffer idea. I'm sure you guys can think, oh, your smile was much better, Maddy. You did a lot better. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back to here so they can see the both of them together. Maddy's brand new, and look what she did. Aren't they so cute?
Yeah, they are cute.
Yeah, fun. And now, obviously, those of you who follow along with me, you can do the exact same thing, but you can make it with Santa pants. We did this one. The measurements are different on this. You'll have to go to one of my past videos to watch it. But this one is perfect to hold a lot of those like thinner things that you might want to give to somebody, like the little pocket perfumes but to me, this is what I would want in my stocking. And obviously, Erica needs more mascara because she always steals mine. All right, so let's go back. I've got one more. You guys gonna hang around for one more thing to show you. Go back to our hands. And okay, we got a mess here. Let's we're gonna have to, let's see here. What's the last thing we should show, Maddy? Well, okay, we got that one. Let's do this one.
Okay.
I do one quick and easy packaging idea. I don't know if you guys have this. This is really quick and easy. We sell these bags, and I have them on hand at all times. We put those by our finished ones. Yep. I don't even know what's the name of them. These are our printed gusseted cellophane bags. So I highly recommend just having these on hand because you could fill just about anything in there. And then we can take some of that really beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Maddy doesn't have to even follow along on this one because it's so easy. And it actually has, this is in our annual catalog, by the way. It's not in our Christmas catalog. It's year round. But to me, they look like snowflakes during the winter. But for a birthday party, they look like confetti and pom-poms. And so you could use them for any occasion. Maddy, what's inside this package I'm wrapping up? Because this is a brand new product, right?
It is, yes. So that's our new hand sanitizer, which is so timely right now. It's $8. So this is such an inexpensive and useful gift for literally everybody. So I love the hand sanitizer. It also doesn't have any any of the like harsh things in it, like the alcohol. Obviously it has alcohol,
yes.
but it doesn't have so much in it where it's
Hand
gonna make
sanitizer dries my hands out
Yes.
so bad.
So this is moisturizing, just like our satin hands. It literally has the same things in there. It says Shea right on there, so it's going to actually moisturize your hands as well.
So I've given Maddie a list of things I want for Christmas for Eric to get me. So, but this would be a great thing to tell Eric to put into my stocking.
All right.
What I asked Eric for those of you who are older, and like I started getting age spots on my face. I'm 45 years, I think I'm 46. No, I'm 45. I'm 45 years old, and I'm starting to get age spots. And Maddy, Mary Kay sells this vitamin C serum, right? Is that what it's called?
Yep, C and E.
Yep, and now it's C and E, so they've added the E to it.
Yep.
So and it is a little bit more expensive. It's like $58, I think, or 60.
Yep.
58. So I added that to my Christmas list for Eric to get me. Anyway, so this is a cute little packaging idea. And then of course, this is, I think Maddy needs this. Maddy need to buy this.
Ooh.
It's where you can make all these tags. And so this is like the perfect thing to have on hand, the bags and then these tags, and you can make up, it comes with 30 tags. So it was love for you because you're the Love Beyond unit for her team.
Yeah, I like these. Let me see.
Yeah. And then the Christmas tree.
Wait, can you punch these? Do you pop these out like paper pumpkin?
Yes, it's like paper pumpkin.
Oh,
Maddy,
nice.
Maddy put paper. Tell us what you put on your Christmas list this year.
Oh, okay. I put paper pumpkin for every month, which I'm so excited about. Rhonda's giving me some of her leftovers, and those are my favorite because they pop right out. And the blends. I love to color, so I'm really excited about the blends.
This is my thing I think we should put on there. I love the stocking.
I like these.
I know. Oh, and look, this one is super cute too with all the Christmas presents. So this is the tag buffet kit. It comes with directions. And then you do have to stamp the words. And the words there's a stamp set called tag buffet. But Maddy will attest, I was trying to look for it. I couldn't find it. It's somewhere in my studio. So, but I would have that. So anyway, you could take this tag and then just add that right on there. And you could add it to any of these things. And now all of a sudden you have another really cute, perfect packaging idea. And you make up all 30, so they're already done. The bag's already there. So super easy idea. All right, so that is one of my awesome packaging ideas that to have on quick and on hand. One of my other really fast and easy packaging ideas is, I lied, I said one more, because these are so fast and easy. I love, how many of you have any 12 by 12 paper on there? Oh, Debbie said, do you put the serum on just the age spots or all over?
All over. So even though like I'm only 23, I still use that Serum C every night as well because it does have the Serum C, which is going to help with collagen. So we stop producing collagen we start to slow it down at 21. So it's really important to add that Serum C back into your regimen so that you're continuing to make that collagen, which reduces wrinkles.
Absolutely. So all over. I actually use it on my neck and I use it on my chest because I wear a lot of like shoulder type shirts during the summer or a bathing suit. So I go through one of those like every 3 months probably because I use it. I use it on my face and my neck, and because I don't want age spots. I think people look aged by their neck a lot of times.
Oh, absolutely.
So I use it all over to prevent age spots as well and to add that collagen back in. All right, number one product by Mary Kay, I think one of them is the deep cleansing charcoal mask. We'll have to do a video one time together of like this because it's so. Maddy does it. Hey, if you follow Maddy's page, she will literally do this for you, and like she gets right on her screen. Like she looks so pretty today. She looks really funny with charcoal. Over here. She looks really funny with the charcoal mask. So like she'll cover it all over. The craziest one you do is that bio cleanse.
Oh, the biocellulose mask.
Yeah, but I just bought it. At first I haven't used that. I'm excited to. I mean, this is like a top thing for everybody, especially I think for any woman. It's a charcoal mask, but it's not the kind you'll see when they pull stuff out. It's super gentle. Yep. I mean, this is like an awesome product that I would get as a gift for somebody. And then you have to get this little brush. Look, it's pink. Isn't it so cute? I don't have this yet. Mine is black. It's boring. So what I want to show you though is you can take, obviously, let's go back to our down here. There you go. So we want to be able to take and use our paper crafting supply. So we are trying to make this match in heaven. And so I use, and you guys might like balk at this, but I wrap my presents a lot with my designer series paper. And that's because I can make it coordinate and make it look cute. And like I have thousands of pieces of paper. I really don't because I use it. I really do. So we're going to cut this so that we have it at the right measurement. And we are going to, quick and simple packaging idea right here. We are going to, so if you're in a hurry and you don't go to your craft room, we are going to just wrap this. And now we have this whole piece left over we can have to play with as well. And this is also a little bit longer than we need. So let's cut off some of that. And these leftover pieces you could use to make a coordinating card, a matching tag, you know, something like that. So this is by far a top product. It is the first one I know that I fell in love with. And it is one that I buy all the time because Erica uses it. I use it. Erica just had kind of a bout with some breakouts. And so this is, like Maddie said, use it 3 times a week. So I'm just going to go ahead and then we're just going to wrap this gift. Let's see here. Just with I might have cut this a little bit too short. We'll see. If that's the case, then you're going to be able to understand what I meant by it because I think I cut it a little bit too short. I did. Anyway, let's do this. And you can't see. Anyway, so we are going to wrap this whole gift. I cut mine a little bit too short, so we're going to pretend the side is wrapped. This is going to go on the top of it. And then just take some of your ribbon that you have. I've been using those, the 2 main ribbons I've been using is that, red sheer ribbon. This paper is the toile paper. How many of you guys have that? Because it was around last year too, right? So it came back this year, so you can have it. Does this, when you buy this brush, does it come like in a little cello bag or something?
It does. It comes with like in a little it's like a plastic-ish container thing. I don't know, like a little slip thing.
There. So I just went ahead and wrapped that around. So this is, again, a great gift idea. If you're trying to think about what do I get someone still, because it's only December 5th. We still have a lot of time left. And then I would actually put a little thing to hold it in place. And we would add one of our tags. So your designer series paper, it is actually really good for wrapping presents as well. All right, so those are quick and simple ones when you're in a hurry. This last one we're gonna make is awesome. I'm not going to show it to you yet, I don't think. So what we want to do, I have to get my measurements here. We need a piece that's 5 by 7. So I am going to cut one for both Maddie and I really quick. So from just a piece of paper, you can get 2 of these out of there. So I'm going to cut this down to 7, and then it needs to be 5 inches. So makeup is fun. I mean, it is fun. It's just plain out fun. It's like art. And I told Maddie, I think we do a lot of the same things because I feel like it's like art when I'm doing makeup sometimes. All right. So now we both have this 5 by 7 piece of paper. Maddie has it too.
Yep.
All right. Oh gosh. One thing. Do you make as much mess though when you put makeup on? Because this is messy.
This is messy, but I also make a mess. It's a different mess though.
Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to be creating this. It's in a pouch. It's going to be a holder, but you can use it also for a gift card holder too. So it's a little neat box idea, but we're going to show you what we're going to use it for as well. So on the 2 sides here, you want to score it at 3/4. And again, I'd use that 3/4 mark over there, which is, yep, perfect. Yep. So that's 1 inch. So go down to the 1/4 mark.
Right
Yep.
there.
Yeah. So we're going to do 3/4 down both of the sides, that side and this side. This is like a perfect little box. And again, it only uses like less than a half a sheet of paper. So you can get a lot out of here. All right, then we are going to turn it the other direction and we are going to score it at 1.5. Yep, 1.5. I got some notes here. One of these has the right measurements on it. I've got like all these measurements over here.
Same thing on the other side?
Nope. Oh, it's 1.5. Here we go. So you do 1.5 and then you go back this direction. Nope. 1.5 and then you do 2.25. And then we're going to do 4.25. And then 5. So I'll put these measurements up in the description as well, but we did 1.5 2 1/4.
Uh-oh. I screwed something up here.
All right, so 1 1/2, and then we need 2 1/4.
Sure, I bet I did 2 3/4.
Probably.
Right there.
Yep. So, but you people won't notice that. We'll cover it with paper. Okay. Yeah, 2 1/4.
Okay.
And then 4 1/4. Yep. So this one right here is just we'll pretend that doesn't happen.
All right.
All right. So once you do that, then you want to take your bone folder and you're going to just fold it along all of your lines. Hey guys, thanks for being here. So lots of people are still. Today I have a brand new stamper with me, my daughter-in-law Maddie, and we're doing packaging ideas. So Maddie wanted to be able to package a lot of her Mary Kay products that she sells. And I was like, I'm doing that right now in my videos. Let's do it together. So Maddie is here. So you need to make sure that you ignore that line right there.
That one right there?
Yep, you don't want that one. So the rest of them are good though.
Okay.
Then you take your scissors. There you go. So your scissors are over there, Maddie. And on this piece up here, right there, this one, you're gonna cut this. This is our flap. You can go ahead and cut that right out, that top piece there. And then same thing on the other side. I warned you, that will be the inside of your box. I warned everybody, Maddie's a little aggressive when she just says everything very firmly, is what I should say. Aggressive is not the best word.
Oh,
all right.
What you want?
No, you don't. You're supposed to cut this one off over here.
Oh.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So it's on your side because that's the flap of our box there.
Ah.
There you go. And then you're going to. So what I would do right now with yours, Maddie, is probably throw it away and get another piece. But we're gonna because it's paper. It's not that expensive. So you want to get your scissors back out. Okay. And we're gonna cut along the score lines. This line and that line. That line you already did. So it's good.
Great. All right.
Yep. And then the same thing on the other side. You just need to ignore that line there. That was your mistake. Okay. So you're going to snip it on this line and this line and that line. So okay. Then you do this to the other side. You're going to snip your score lines. Okay. All right. So we're making this adorable little box. Yep. And again, it does fit a gift card, but we're going to put something really fun in it too. All right. So now when you've done that, so yours looks similar to mine, we are going to take your adhesive and you need to put, let's put some paper on it. Maddie wanted to go and use that same pretty snowflake paper. Let's use this piece that has some purples in it. Wouldn't that be pretty?
Oh, yep.
Okay, so we're gonna cut this at 3 1/4.
Should I tape this down?
I don't think you can.
I'm gonna put some of that right there.
Well, no, because then it's gonna fold.
Oh,
I think we might be able to figure it out.
All right.
All right, and then we're gonna cut. So it's at 3 1/2 by 1 3/4. So we're gonna. I need 2 of these, and you need 2 of these. So we'll make sure you get a piece that has some purple on it. This is just for us to decorate the front and the back of the box. So some designer series paper. All right. So you could use either side that you like.
Ooh, you use that side, I'll use this side.
Okay, that's a good idea. Here we go. So we're just gonna it's easier to put the designer series paper on before you assemble your box. That way you can actually put it down and then rub it. So right now I'm getting ready for my Snowflake Splendor Stamp Camp where I'm doing all the prep work, and it's so pretty. All the blues and purples and whites. Oops, slipped on me. And it's just beautiful. All right, so on the top, this we want to put in the inside. So this is actually the outside of your box. So there. And see where I told you this? You're going to cover up that line, that mistake you made. You're going to cover it right up with this paper. So no one see?
Right here?
Right here.
Right here?
Yep. See what line? You can't see that line anymore.
Oh, no, let me make sure it's centered though.
Yep. So we're making a great little gift card box, and we are also, I'm thinking, hey, I got a message from Mary Kay, but that's your phone we're looking at. Okay, so now all you have to do is put adhesive on the so now this is the inside of your box. Okay. Adhesive down there on those spots.
I gotta fold it the other way then.
My guess is with the one, I wanted to have this go on, you need to put glue on these spots here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put glue on these spots here. So the inside on your flaps, You want to have just on one of the flaps, you can do that. Okay, so then all you do is, like we did in that very first box, Maddie, you're going to pull the sides up. And the part that goes on the glue, obviously, is going to go to that other piece. Okay. I might have to help Maddie because we're trying to cover up one of her mistakes. There you go. So there, see, I just took that and fold those flaps up. Yep, let's see what you got going on. So this is your flap. Right here is the top.
Yeah, right there.
Yep, so this is glued down to there. And then this one is your little ripped one. But look, we can tuck that in.
Oh, yeah.
And then this one is actually going to hold it shut.
Nice.
Then if I were you, we're going to put ribbon on it. You're going to put ribbon going this direction. So that will hold that shut.
Okay.
Or you could even like put a belly band. So you could still, I would have thrown it away and just started over. That's what I would have done because that's how I am. But you could actually fix this really good. So we could actually, you're going to tie some white ribbon around that. You could do that before we go any further.
All right.
So Maddie's white ribbon is going to go this direction. My white ribbon is going to go the other direction. Yep, so you can tie that. So there's our box. So look, so here's the deal. This is going to fold down, and then we have this flap that's going to get folded over. So see, it's a cute, adorable box. Let's see, we have one made already that's already decorated, and it says, "May your season sparkle," and there's obviously those sparkles. Okay, so what is something else that we love? Like if you're an artist, you love having like a palette of color to play with, right? So this is something that I got my 16-year-old daughter, but you could buy it for anybody. Is, yeah, see? Isn't that good?
Not bad.
Then when you open it up, this is a perfect, awesome gift. So it's a little palette. Maddie, tell us about this. Why'd you choose these colors together?
These are the colors that I'm actually wearing today. So I wanted to show you guys what I was wearing. So here they are. And I like these colors too because they're so neutral. So about anybody can wear these. So this is biscotti, hazelnut, burnished bronze, and then mahogany if you're looking for those specific colors.
Yes, and then you can buy the palette. So this would be, again, a great gift. Oh, you got some hearts. Thank you. So this box is, again, if you're looking for some gift giving ideas, Maddie can help you. And then there's a really cute set of brushes right now. They're like $15,
They're
right?
so cheap and they're so awesome. There's 3 little brushes in there.
Yeah, I have them at home. So we were going to bring them and I forgot. So this is a cute little box. The top folds in, and then there's your flap. So there's a finished one. Mm-hmm. All we would have to do is just finish it off and put a little tag on the front. So I think you guys can all figure out how to do that with all the fun things. But here's one that's already done. And it also holds a gift card holder. All right, so we went through like 5 packaging ideas together. And Maddie, thanks for being my guest stamper today.
No, I had fun. I actually liked it.
Well, Maddie has found out that crafting it's fun. And you know what, like today she made a mistake, but look, she fixed it. Like you can't even so you don't even know. Like she just tied the ribbon around it and it's completely good. We're gonna hide that one right there. But you can paper crafting. It's so fun and relaxing because I told her I would have thrown it away and started over again. But and then here's our finished one a little bit up close too. I took the bow off already. So and then inside is again the cute gift. So a lot about your gift giving is your packaging. So we did think it was a match in heaven. That's why we decided to get together today. Obviously, if you want any help, any at all, Maddie will be more than happy to help you. We gave you the link if you want to order products directly from her. I also gave you her Facebook group, so you can join that, and then you can also message her with questions if you have any. But I fully, absolutely, and I'm not just saying this because of Maddie. I love all the products that I use. It is some of my favorite. It's just completely changed a lot about my face, and I think I look younger now than I did like 15 years ago. If I go back and look at pictures, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my face has gotten so much better with 3 years of using it diligently. So I thank you for helping me with that, Maddie.
Well, we used it too before I even signed up for Mary Kay. We did. So I like that too.
Yes. All right. You guys have a great day. Thank you for being here with me on my 11th day of Christmas. I will be posting this video to YouTube and I will email it out with an ordering special. So if you do spend $50, then you'll be getting a free gift in the mail as well. And then tomorrow is my final 12th day of Christmas. So thank you guys so much for being here. I so appreciate all of you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.